I'm going to tell you a story of my watercolor journey. I started this watercolor painting, I think summer last year, around summer last year, 2024. Okay. To be honest, I never done any painting before. When I was a kid, I did drawing. I do a lot drawing than painting. And then last year, I feel like I would love to do some painting, but I didn't know where to begin. I was confused because once I set intention, okay, I'm going to learn painting, and then is it watercolor? Is it oil painting? Or is it acrylic painting? There's so many choices. So I decided I'm going to do watercolor painting first. Perhaps this is the first step. So I start to gather a lot of information, learn from them who already good at it. And then until today, I love my watercolor painting. I'm a creative person. I'm sure you do too. And if I'm not creative, I'm unhappy. So therefore, watercolor painting for me is something that can help me to, what can I say, to create, to do something different, because I'm a photographer. Sometimes I experience the loss of mojo or lack of motivation, or maybe lack creative block. That's what we can say, right? Sometimes when I feel like I don't know what to do today, whatever I do, I feel like block. So I decided, maybe if I have several skill, I can, at least I will not feel stuck. So when I feel stuck in photography, I do painting. When I feel stuck in painting, I do drawing. When I feel stuck in drawing, I do crocheting. When I feel stuck in crocheting, I do photography. When something like that. And then it makes my life flowing. So I don't just feel upset because, oh, today I cannot do my photography, or today I cannot do my paintings, because energy is fluctuates, sometime up, sometime down. So if we have several skill, or if we learn something new, it will gain a new creative skill that will create flow in our life. So for example, if I'm only focused in photography, and then after 6 months, maybe next month, next week, I feel stuck because no matter what I do, I cannot edit photo, I cannot take photo, I don't have that motivation. And then you feel stuck because you don't want to do something else, or maybe you haven't learned something else. But once you experiencing the creative block, then, oh, okay, I cannot take photo today, or I cannot do painting today, I'm going to do something different. Or maybe I'm going to learn something different, because currently I'm learning cross stitching, and it's interesting, but it required a lot of attention. So if you learn watercolor painting, just paint whatever you want, basically. Do not paint like others. When you see other people painting flowers, perfect, so beautiful, just it looks real, it looks amazing, and then you try that and you cannot do it, maybe it's not for you. Painting is not about perfection. Painting is not about being like others. Painting is not about looks real. Painting is not about beautiful. Painting is about how you can have that creative flow, how you can express your creative idea. The more you being yourself, the more you accept your uniqueness. Remember, for you, maybe your uniqueness is something that is imperfect, right? Because you see other people paintings are perfect. So when you try painting, you feel like, oh, what I can do painting like others. Why my painting is not beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Maybe their painting is not your type of painting that you should do. Maybe you have to start to do something that, come from here. Do painting that because you want to do it, not because you want to be like others, not because you want approval. Oh, she's a good painter. Oh, she's brilliant at her work, blah, blah, blah. Right? Because if you focus on those things, you will be disappointed. You will be disappointed. So I'm going to tell you a story. When I learned my photography, I started in 2007. And then I focused on my photography for perhaps that was 2007. After 7 years, all of a sudden the opportunity came to me, like becoming a speech in a certain exhibition, and then being asked to start workshop, and I did it. I was so happy. And then and the rest, you know. But remember, when I started my photography, I did not have I didn't think about, oh, I'm going to teach other in photography when I'm good in photography. Oh, I'm going to earn money through photography. Oh, I'm going to be famous in photography. Oh, I'm going to get validation from other photographer or maybe other people because I'm going to be good. No, you don't do photography because all of this, or you don't do your art not because of that reason, right? You do art because it create flow in your life. You do art because you can express your idea. You do art because it's the process of getting to know yourself. Okay, so this is my journey, my watercolor painting journey. So I'm going to show you. Okay, this is empty plate, blank page. Look at this. To be honest, I didn't know what can I paint. Oh, okay, just whatever then. You know, whatever. So I was using this is watercolor anyway, okay? And then, but this is like pen maybe, color ink pen, something like that. All right. So look at this, and look, I was just playing about, to be honest, and I was happy. I was happy. Maybe better like this. Ah, there you go. And look at this. All right. Do not paint like others. Paint because you want to be able to express your idea. Paint because you feel like you can do something with your life today. Painting because you want to create space in your life. Painting because you want to focus on yourself. Painting because you want to be creative. Right? This is just example here. This is just some of them. Most of my paintings like unfinished project. Okay, like unfinished project. And that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to finish all the project right away. Sometimes I come back to the unfinished project maybe several years later. Just painting from your heart, right? This is where I was learning how to paint sunflower. How to paint sunflower. Okay. You see, I'm using strong, bold color, bright and bold color. When you learn some skills, you will be so proud of yourself, or you will be thankful to yourself, because you can overcome any stagnation with art, you know, with painting, either painting, crocheting, photography, drawing. You never feel bored. You never feel bored. You're always busy. You're always busy. You're busy thinking about what can I do next? What can I paint next? What I can take photo next? So what can I crochet next? Okay? Painting because you want to gain skill. Painting because you want to gain skill. Not for validation, not because I want to be a painter and I want to be known by painter. Remember, the outcome is depending on your work today. And remember, we all have the seed of potential. Everyone has the seed of potential. The difference is someone who show their work, they willing to put the effort. They willing to do the hard work. They willing to practice. They willing to spend time, energy, and money into what they want to be. Right? That is the difference. Okay? So never said, I cannot paint. You can paint if you want to learn. As I told you, I never paint before. Never paint before. I never paint except paint the house. Okay, except painting the house. Okay. Why this paper is curly? Can you see that? It's because actually this is the old painting that I put another painting on it. Right? Because I did not want to waste any paper. So I'm going to give you, for example, here. Like this was this painting. Okay. So I wash it away with water, but it wasn't good, so I just forget it. Maybe next time I'll come back next time. So painting like this, I will come back next time. I will try to dissolve this painting with water and then paint another painting with stronger color. So that's why some of my paper is kind of curly, you know, has a texture. And I don't mind. My painting is for myself. If someone like my painting, that's okay. That's bonus. If someone doesn't like my painting, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. There you go. I love this one. It looks like batik, I must say. It's different. And I bet no painting like this because this is my own creation. I like that too. You see from the beginning here, can you see that my painting has improved from here and here? That is because I persevere. I don't give up. Not because I want to get validation, because I know I can be better. I can be much better than today. This one here, I was painting yesterday, and all of a sudden, creative block. All of a sudden, I feel like I don't know to do painting today, so just like leave it. So this is my next one. My next one here. So if you want to practice watercolor painting, buy this small painting, journal painting, something like that, right? But this is specially for painting. Okay? Especially, it's either acrylic or watercolor painting. So can you see the watercolor doesn't really go through on the other side. Okay? And then if you want to buy this, I have the link, not here, but on my TikTok. Maybe you want to visit my TikTok. I think I have my TikTok down here, or just search my name on TikTok, you will find it. So this is another one here. So I would love to encourage you to learn something new. So when you are stuck in whatever you do, maybe you have been doing crocheting for 10 years, 15 years, all of a sudden you feel like, why I can't do crocheting anymore? What's wrong with me? Right? It means perhaps maybe learn something new. So if you already have certain skill, then you don't need to learn, not because learn, but at least you can just restart again, refresh your skill. Like I have been vacuum or stop in photography for about 5 years, but I have strong knowledge about photography. I know how to take candids. That was my skill. That's why people came to my workshop, because they want to take picture like what I did, what I do. And then recently, I feel like, oh, I think I'm going to go back to photography again. But so many files that I haven't edited, right? So just slowly. So this is, I was trying to do some some tulip, I think. Fail. Who cares? And look at this, right? A sunflower. Okay. Even just to doodle, you know, whatever, round with circle, square, whatever your desire, you know. Do not stop learning, or don't think that you are not good enough in painting because other people will judge you. Listen, when other people judge you, it's not your problem. When other people judge your art, whatever is what you do, that is because they have something that unresolved, okay? Or they have a lot of time. They're not being creative. They use their time to criticize others rather than to create something in their life. So if you are busy, you don't have time to criticize others. You don't have time to scrolling about looking for blah, blah, blah. You are busy, right? Because you have goals, because you want to gain a new skill, or maybe you want to be better at your skill. Okay, so do not just stuck in one hobby or one interest or one passion. You have seed of potential in you. Learn something new. Learn something new. Okay, look, this is just whatever. Who cares? Look, unfinished project, and that's okay. Sometime when I paint like this morning, I was painting, and after 5 minutes I feel like, oh, I feel like there is no flowing anymore. Okay, just stop. It doesn't matter. Just stop. Maybe it's time for you to go outdoor. Maybe it's time for you to do ironing. Maybe it's time for you to do exercise. Do something else. So you not just stop. Oh, I cannot do painting today. What the hell happened? Why am I like this? Well, I love painting so much. I want to do painting. Blah, blah, blah. You know, just like, no, do something else. When you're experiencing that creative block, do something else. Okay? You see, my painting is, yeah, definitely not like others, and I like it. This is me. This is me. I don't want to be like the rest. And I'm sure you do too. I'm sure you don't want to be like the rest too. Right? You want to be who you are. You want to be yourself. You want people to know, oh, that is Ami painting. You know, like in street photography, people know what kind of picture I take. When they see my picture on Instagram, on Facebook, they are, not all, everybody, but some people already know, oh, that is Ami's picture. You know? There you go. See, even just doodle about. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember? As long you are flowing, as long you are flowing. This is unfinished project. My plan was to paint some kind of, oh, I can't remember, eucalyptus leaves. But look, I made some background, and then maybe next time, continue next time. That's okay. That's what we do. That's what we do. We not abandon our art or our painting. We postpone it. We wait until perfect energy alignment. You know what I mean? There you go. Unfinished project, that's okay. See, I was practicing how to create different value. In photography, we call it shadow. In painting, we call it value. From light, you know, and then to darker, right? From light to darker. I practiced this, and then I was quite happy, to be honest. I did it. I did it. So next time, you know what to do. Okay. Zebra. Another zebra. Your painting doesn't have to be perfect. And your painting doesn't have to be like others. Just believe in yourself. You have that seed potential ready to sprout and ready to blossom. All right. Rainbow. I don't know what did I do this for. I was going to try the value again. That is a good idea. All of a sudden, something popped into my mind when I see this. Like maybe today that's what I'm gonna do. Painting something different. Yeah. Some of my painting are shit. Are shit. And I like this. This is actually very easy. This is very easy painting to do. I think I was using watercolor pencil for this end here, right? So you don't need to paint this area, the white one, leave it empty, but create something with your watercolor pencil and then the background. Okay, same thing here. It's quite nice, I must say. I like this. I like it. I think I was trying to, oh right, this is a cup. Can you see that? A cup. And I don't know what is that. Some kind of flower. Unfinished flower. Can you see the paper? Right? Curly. Because I try to cover up the old painting. So, what is stopping you? Learn new skill to gain new skill. Learn new I love this. Learn new skill. So you will not have that creative block. So what do you think of my painting? Right? It's inspired you to, okay, I'm going to learn painting now. I'm going to learn something new. I have been crocheting for many years, or I have been taking photos for many years. I'm going to learn something new now. So those are my photography journey. Oh, hang on a second. Look, I've done it this week. And then all of a sudden, block. Right? So I thought, okay, just leave it. Just leave it. Maybe next time, my idea will return. And then I've got my other... Where is my other one? I don't know where it is. Doesn't matter. So I think those enough. I have more, to be honest, but I don't want to show you the more. Show you all. I'm going to do some painting today, and I hope this video inspire you. Okay. Hi Henny. Thank you for watching. Hi Chandra Budi. Yes, of course. You have to try something new. Who knows? Right? Who knows? Maybe you will be good at it. Right? And maybe you will be addicted to it, or maybe whatever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care.